Hello, everybody.
Hey, welcome to the second episode of Saltcast. So that's what we're thinking of naming the podcast. Anyways, we'll be covering topics about gaming and tech news for this week, and I think I should just change the video. Since I forgot to record anything legit for today's stream, I'm just gonna be streaming a elite class CS:GO match. If you don't mind, that's fine, I guess. Other than that, let's just jump in to the topics we have today.
Alright, so the first topic would be Overwatch's new hero, which I am very, very excited for. The hero is named Moira, and she focuses on high damage and healing. She's a support hero. And I wish I was at BlizzCon because they actually let people play Moira on Overwatch there at BlizzCon, but I couldn't.
Wait, it's already out in the public test?
No, it isn't. They're still making it, but like they made a base.
Alpha version just for BlizzCon?
Yeah, just for BlizzCon.
Okay, so when might it be hitting the beta? I mean, the public test version. You guys do have a public test version, right?
Yeah, we do. I mean, not on PS4. On PC there is, but the public test version, it hasn't been confirmed when it's getting out. We only know that we're getting the Moira hero. We're also getting a new map called Bliss Town, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
And the town is actually it's full of references from other Blizzard games, which I love because I played World of Warcraft, Starcraft, Diablo, and all that. So I'm very excited for that, actually. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, go ahead. What were you telling?
And another, interesting thing is the Reinhardt Cinematic. I mean, I loved it. I'm not going to spoil anything. It's about Reinhardt, yeah, obviously. And it's about how he became who he was, how he joined Overwatch. I mean, the time from when he was he decided to join Overwatch.
Yeah.
And we get the there's a skin for Reinhardt called it's the Crusader skin. It's his mentor's skin.
Okay.
His mentor's armor, which is the skin, and we actually see now when you look at the skin, you'll see that it says it's his mentor's, and now we know that it's how he got it. So yeah, I guess that's about it about when we're talking about Overwatch's new stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot. And Moira's kit powers. Powers would be. Give me a second here.
I don't remember any of Mora's power kits. I think there's a orb that heals and an orb that damages.
Yeah. I'll be right there.
I think it.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell me. I think it's sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's sort of similar to how Xenia does orbs work, but instead of just focusing on one person, it kind of works on a group. Like it's a group heal.
Not exactly.
I think it's more like a area heal. Like if you were to launch the orb.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
It's actually a beam. I guess it's a small area effect because like it's a beam. It's there is an orb.
Yeah.
So you can either heal your friends with the orb or you can take out enemies with the orb. If it's offensive, it's like in both cases you just shoot the orb and people really near the orb either get healed or damaged.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we have Biotic Grasp, which is pretty much the same thing, but it's like she lets out a beam, a single-handed beam. which heals or damages depending on what you choose. Then we also have the other small ability, which is fade. It's like Reaper's teleport, but you don't need to target it like that, and you can like get out real fast
Okay.
of tricky situations. Then finally we have her ultimate, which is a continuous beam. It's a timed continuous beam.
Sort of like a
That
Kameha? From the visuals,
Yeah,
visual aspect, it sort of looked like a Kameha.
yeah, it does. And it's like uh, it both heals allies and kills enemies at the same time.
I think that's things ripped off from Dota, I mean.
Yeah, I guess. Like from the
I think if I remember
like
correctly, Phoenix's Q ability does that.
what?
Phoenix from Dota
Yeah,
2.
Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix. Yeah.
Phoenix's laser beam sort of heals and does damage at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's
It's
sort of
kind of like.
it's similar to that. Okay, it's
But
based.
is that something similar in Paladins?
Let's see. As far as Paladins go, we have Genos who has the same kind of effect. He's a sort of an interstellar being. So he uses these constellations. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he controls his constellations. So the green constellation is sort of similar to the healing orb, which can heal, and the red constellation does damage. Sort of lifts the champions up into the air and grapples them in air and does damage over time. And the green heals over time. As far as ultimate goes, it's also another Kameha beam which doesn't heal, but it sort of instant kills if someone is less than 50% of their health.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sort of similar grounds, but not exactly. And
Yeah, and another thing about the biotic orb is that it doesn't just pass through walls; it deflects off of it.
okay, so it bounces off of it.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Okay, just
Yeah,
just a
yes,
minute.
yeah. So, well, General Peanuts gets back. You guys are looking at Overwatch's new cinematic release of Reinhardt. So this is how it sort of looks. I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing. I'm just gonna get back. Let's see. Watch this. Yeah, that should be fine. We're back to CS:GO going on over there, and well, you guys, I'll drop the source links to all the stuff we're talking on about over here. So if in any case you want to check it out,
Okay, I'm back.
the links, yeah, welcome back. The links will be in the description, so you can go check it out. And moving on to our next topic, I think you're done with the first topic.
No, like there's Moira's backstory. So
Okay.
I think this will be interesting for Overwatch lore fans, because like for a while there were theories that how Reaper became Reaper was because of Mercy, but we can see in her origin story that that's not the case. She actually transformed Gabriel Reyes into Reaper. Because she found a life formula or something like that, and which is the source of her own powers and Reaper's missed powers. And people used to think that it was actually Mercy who turned Reaper into what he is, and I think that was just like something I should say.
I really don't know about Reaper's backstory. As far as
That's for some Overwatch lore fans.
is there a cinematic trailer based out of it?
No, there's a story trailer based off it. You can put it in the description. I'll give you the link later.
I don't think it's a storyteller. I think it's a cinematic shot, like the
Yeah,
one which we got
It's
for.
not cinematic.
Okay.
It's not cinematic. It's a bit. It's like drawings. Like
Okay.
yeah.
It's a storyboard.
Telling the story. Yeah,
Storyboard. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. Overwatch cinematic shots are like top quality, man. One of the best
Yeah,
I've ever seen.
definitely. I think like it's amazing that Overwatch is not. It's like you don't see any lore in the game itself when you look at it by itself, but when you watch the
Cinematic
cinematic,
shots, yeah.
yeah, shots, and the descriptions on the skins and stuff, you actually get a feel for Overwatch. You actually feel, you
A
know
lot connected to it.
yeah, a lot connected to it. Yeah.
Yep, pretty much. So yeah, that's very interesting. I don't play Overwatch, but I do follow their shots and cinematic trailers and
Yeah, that's
whatnot.
pretty good. My favorite is actually Dragons.
Yeah, the
Between
dragons between I think Hanzo and Genji.
Yeah.
One of the best. Yeah, yeah. Even Maze to cinematic trailer also was good. I mean, short was also good. Maze. It was pretty interesting. So moving on from that to the second topic over here. So if you guys have been following Paladins Premier League, they have recently announced the LAN bracket, and it's going to be Virtus Pro taking on Mouse Sports for the first match, and Team Nip and Navi for the second match. So the winners of the first match will be facing Fnatic in the third match, and the fourth match is between Splice and Envy. For the fourth match, that is Envy versus Splice, and for the fifth match, it's G2 Esports taking on Renegades. Now,
Is Team NVS? Is it that?
no, it's Team. Yeah, I think it's Team NVS.
I actually know a guy. I mean, I don't personally know him, but like I watched a video of Soviet Womble.
Yeah.
They were playing CS:GO. The guy from Team NVS,
Okay.
NBK.
Yeah. NBK. That is
Yeah,
CS:GO.
yeah, that's CS:GO. I was just saying that.
Yeah, these teams have their teams in different games. Fnatic, Navi, Nip are all pretty much known in Dota, CS:GO, and now in Paladins. I don't know Overwatch teams. I think Overwatch Championship is going on right now. So do you have any big
Yes,
names in it like this?
I couldn't care less for it because India is not in the finals. I mean, um, it's like I think it's almost over. It's not over yet, but I believe
Now, do you find the esports scene for Overwatch interesting?
I haven't really watched much Overwatch Pro matches. I just know that China, Australia, US, UK, South Korea, obviously,
Oh yeah.
and Sweden.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, and two other countries. It's not teams, like it's not sponsored teams. It's like country versus country.
Okay.
It's different from what we see in Paladins or Dota or something like that.
So yeah. Anything else? I'll just continue. I'm just gonna interrupt you once for a second. So the thing with Paladins is you have these pro teams which are obviously sponsored, and you have the smaller teams, individual teams, which are probably almost sponsored. So you can see them facing off in PPL, and there see Paladins PGS, I think, which is a global series where pretty much people can just sign up for playing, and if you perform well, you'll be playing against the pro players in the LAN finales, I think, in the hi-rez expo. So if you have a team, I think the phase 4 is going on right now, so it's probably at the end of the season. So if you guys are interested in it, you can probably make a team and get yourselves ready for the next season. Season 1 is at the end. I think we have around 90 days left before season 1 ends. So there's that. So as I was saying earlier, so it's going to be, as far as my predictions go for this, it's either going to be Fnatic versus, it's totally going to be Fnatic versus VP, and as far as Nip versus Navi goes, from what I see, Nip might win it, but if they try to go their usual way with the triple tank, uh, I don't know how that goes. And as for Splice hasn't signed much recently. I tried, going for the picks, but as far as I can see, they have been added, but they haven't signed much. So probably gonna go for Team Envy against SK Gaming, and I'm gonna go with SK Gaming as far as it goes. And G2 versus Renegades is one thing
I'm
which
rooting for Team Envious because I like NBK.
yeah, but it's completely different, no?
Yeah, but still, I'm an unreasonable person, so I'm just gonna, think that.
If you see that way, I'm a Fnatic fan, but after I think I think all of my sis switched from Fnatic to which team recently? I forgot team's name. He switched to FaZe. Yeah, FaZe Clan. He switched to FaZe Clan, but we do not have FaZe Clan in Paladins yet. So I'm still gonna stick with SK Gaming or Fnatic winning the thing. But I don't mind as long as it's a good competition. Like the matches are really intense and really fun to watch it.
Okay.
It's pretty good, man. Like, and WoW fans, yeah.
I don't play Paladins much, so I wouldn't know. I'm gonna play it more when I get my new laptop, which will probably be tomorrow. But I don't know much about the tournaments or anything right now, so I don't really have anything to say.
I guess it's a silent podcast today. It's just both of us. The other two are, I don't know what they're doing. They're probably sleeping or something.
Yeah, Solo was sleeping yesterday, which we couldn't do the podcast today.
I guess so. Wait, let me just check the stream health. Oh, I'm stuck at my screen. I think the match ended, so I'll just put another live. This thing seems to be going on well. I didn't notice it. Hey Skyo! What was he saying?
Alright, we were talking about the Paladins League.
One second. Yeah. So, wait. Oh yeah, at the Paladins League, right? So it's gonna be an interesting match against G2 Esports and Renegades. The last time it was a pretty close win for G2 Esports, but I think Renegades got what it takes to win them. So I'm gonna be rooting for Renegades in that particular match. Let's see how this turns out. I think PPL is going to start soon. I don't remember the date exactly when. I'll drop the source links down in the description. So you guys, if you're interested, you can check it out. And for World of Warcraft's players out there, if you guys remember, there was this vanilla server which got shut down by Blizzard a few months ago.
The vanilla server?
Yeah. It was shut down around few months ago. I forgot its name, but it was a huge thing. There were around 1,000 or 800 or 1,000 people still playing the game, and every one of them sort of were there when the server was shutting down. So they all gathered for till the last minute, and they jumped off something. I'm not a big World of Warcraft player. I tried to play World of Warcraft before, but back when World of Warcraft was one of the best games out there, I had a potato PC and potato internet, which was basically
So, I'm actually a huge fan of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Not Warcraft. I've been dying for Warcraft 4, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But when I finished Warcraft 3, I decided to go for World of Warcraft.
Okay.
Yeah, and I played it and I loved it simply because of the lore. Because I'm always interested in the lore of a game I like.
Yeah, those are pretty interesting as far as any games go. The lore is what gives life to the game. Without the lore, it's just.
But the problem fucking subscriptions, man. I
Yeah.
fucking hate subscriptions. And I didn't play any further because I didn't know, at that time, I didn't know how to,
Yeah, I had the
buy
same
games
issue.
online. Yeah, I
Uh,
didn't know how to buy it. And so I didn't play it anymore. But it's like, instead of, shutting down the vanilla server, what they should have done is actually make that a free server and include, like, dial up the microtransaction. You can do that, but then just don't shut it down. Just make it free to play with more microtransactions, because microtransactions are always optional, and so you get a lot of people
yeah.
playing the game, and
No, actually, what happened was they shut down that server. It was an unofficial server, so they shut it down. And there was
oh,
this
okay,
whole
okay.
group and all stuff, like they all gathered, said goodbyes to each other and stuff, and the
Oh,
game ended. Now, yesterday, I think BlizzCon was day before yesterday, I think. So at
oh,
BlizzCon, they announced, Blizzard announced that they're going to be, how do I put it? They're going to be making a vanilla server for World of Warcraft. It's not going to be soon, but it's coming for sure.
is
And
it going to be free to play? That's what I want to know.
it might be, since it's a vanilla server. It will definitely be free to play,
Oh, then I am definitely getting back to World of Warcraft.
unless Blizzard's like, dude, this thing could be like a lot of profitable. People might jump ship from the new World of Warcraft to the vanilla servers. We
Yes.
should kind of make it a DLC thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they might bundle it up with something.
Yeah, probably yes. I mean, they could maybe taking the items, like just the items from the normal game,
Yeah.
from the latest update, and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I think they should like just keep on going with a free. They should start a free to play with added microtransactions, because
As far as I can see, there's like three ways they can go. One is they can bundle the vanilla servers. I mean, the servers are usually like the vanilla game with another DLC for the main one. I don't know how the World of Warcraft DLCs and stuff works, but if they want, they can make it an add-on function where people can just buy a certain thing for the actual game and get the vanilla servers, access to the vanilla servers as an add-on feature to it. That could be one.
okay.
One might be the free-to-play route, and the other might be a direct purchase thingy, which I don't think they will do it. That's like the least possible way. The other two might be possible. It's like, if you are a subscribed player of World of Warcraft, then you might get access to the vanilla server. That could be something like that. We'll have to just, yeah.
But then there isn't much difference there.
Ultimately, it's Blizzard. They need to pay for this stuff.
Yeah.
So they will. It's not final yet. It's up to Blizzard on how they do things. I'm not a Blizzard.
I hope they make the right decision and make it free to play, because I really love Warcraft's lore and I really want to explore it.
I'm no Blizzard expert, so whatever they come up with, it's probably gonna be good, as long as they don't ruin it. So let's just hope for the best. And so Sony executives. So this is the third topic, I think, third or fourth topic. So it's like Sony executives defend the violent Last of Us 2 trailer. So it's like people have been oversensitive to things. And they've been complaining about games being too violent and stuff like that, and asking them, what do you think? Do games have to be censored? And
See, if people want, I mean, there are people who want to play violent games.
Yeah.
I think their main issue here is that what if the kids play it? Right?
Yeah, but it's a rated M game. It's for
Yes, Yes, that's the
People
thing.
above
See,
18.
these parents are too lazy to actually take the time to pick out what their children should be playing.
Actually, I
So
think,
they
yeah.
so they're just blaming it on The Last of Us. I mean, there are definitely people who want to play violent games, but it doesn't exactly make them violent. In fact, people let off a lot of steam by
Oh, a
because of
real
violence in video
a lot. I can
games.
vouch for that.
Yeah, yeah, I can too.
Yeah. What was I saying is that I don't think the kids or the parents that buy these games know how the rating system works. As far as they're concerned, it's just they. I don't think they
That
even
is a
notice
good point.
the. They don't even notice the rating on the box, or
But
if
that's
it's
just laziness on the parents' part,
yeah,
actually.
yeah, but it's as it also goes to their awareness. No, they should check out the rating system as well. As far as movies go, you
But
have
that,
yeah,
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 go ahead.
yeah. When it goes for movies, you have these people at the ticket counters who like ask you for a ID if it's a rated M a movie like
Okay, rated M or rated A. Yeah,
rated 21, 2018 plus movies.
yeah,
They ask you for IDs, right?
yeah.
So that sort of thing is like sort of when if something like that is there, like okay, it's not meant for kids, it's meant for a
Yeah,
much mature audience. So but in as far as games go, there's nothing like that. You just pick up the disc and you just build it and walk out. And
yeah,
if it's gonna be the parents who are buying it, I don't think even anyone
yeah,
at the building
yeah. That
section
wouldn't
would
help
even
either.
yeah. So it would be good if these companies would spread a bit of awareness regarding the rating system of games,
Right.
right?
Well,
That
that
would
being
do a
said,
nice good thing.
I have to admit that I never played Last of Us.
Me neither. But I really liked it. I've seen the gameplays and stuff. Uh,
Yeah, I've seen the gameplays though.
and I'm following the new one. I'm following the Last of Us 2 trailers and whatnot. It feels really good.
Yeah,
I don't have a console, man. If it were to come out for PC, I would definitely play it.
yeah. I'm actually, yeah. I've seen both the trailers. The first one with Ellie and is it Ellie?
Yeah,
Yeah, Ellie and Joel.
yeah.
And the second trailer wasn't them. It was somebody else. So why we might be looking at different storylines coming together. In the first one, it was just Joel and Ellie together, but we might be seeing more characters, more different storylines for the second one.
I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm not really sure about it, so I can't really comment much about it. So it's like as far as the article goes over here, it shows that let's see if I remember correctly, they were like let's see where was I. So as far as the executives go, they were saying that The Last of Us 2 obviously is a game made by adults to be played by adults, which is a fair point, and people shouldn't be complaining about it being violent. And he also went on to say, I should never judge this, but it will probably be rated 18, which is for mature audience. I think it's fair to say that I see that's his word. I don't know. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, I think it's just people not knowing what the target audience is for and being worried about in a totally different section of the audience. It's
Yeah,
not really much we can do about it. But they are trying so hard to ruin content for us.
yeah, there.
They're trying to like Mass Effect Andromeda, I think. Was that how it was spelled? Andromeda?
Andromeda.
Yeah. That was sort of ruined, I think, because of being politically correct and trying to.
I didn't play Mass Effect, so I would know.
Yeah, okay. So it sort of got. I think it's pretty much anyone who's checked out the Mass Effect Andromeda game would know what happened to it. Like initially, how the game was meant to be and how the final stages of the game was completely different, and it was all buggy and stuff. There was a lot of issues going on, like how they tried to make the game cater towards more the social just SJW, like
social justice warriors.
yeah, towards them, and it sort of ruined the whole gaming experience. Like they sort of made the game into a imperfect version of it for some reason. Where boy, don't get me started on that. If you look into it, you might understand what happened over there and why they need to stop treating games as something political. Games are just games. They are played for fun. It's the same thing with movies also. It's for entertainment. You take in the good, and if you do not like something, you just have to ignore it.
And just because you don't like it doesn't mean you have to win it forever.
There's a completely different target audience for the game that's meant to be enjoyed. Now, if you go into a horror movie and say the movie is too scary, that's stupid. If you're the main reason why people go to watch a horror movie is to get scared, obviously.
Yeah.
They go in knowing that it's stupid, like if you go see a horror movie and say it's too damn scary, they need to level of horror in it or gore in it.
Yeah.
I think I should your sound might be slow, I think. Try speaking now.
Hello.
Yeah, it feels fine for me. We'll see. And Dota 2 update. We'll be covering that when Solar gets back, maybe next week or something. I don't know what's happening in Dota, but it seems like people are calling it as a
lots of shit is happening, and I'm kind of excited for it. I really want to try it out, but I have a safety net. If it doesn't work out, I do want to go back to League of Legends.
People are calling it the cancer patch, and I think there's 2 heroes released. One is Willow, I don't remember the other one.
Pangolin and Dark something else.
Yeah, something like that. So Solar will cover that next week, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
So the next topic is Razer's phone for mobile for gamers, smartphone for gamers, I think. So Razer recently officially announced their gaming mobile, and its spec sheets are here. So it's a 5.7 1440p 120Hz display with 8GB of RAM, 64GB expandable storage, stereo front facing Dolby Atmos speakers. God, my mouth is so dry. Let me just get a drink. And the cold isn't helping much either.
Yeah. It's the perfect amount of cool here. Like, there's no problem with it for me. Then again, I like the cold a lot.
I guess it depends. So what was it? Front facing speakers with Dolby Atmos, 4000 mAh battery, a Snapdragon 835 processor, 12 megapixel camera, no audio jack, Android Nougat, and
4000 is really a lot for a phone, right?
Sorry?
Is 4000 mAh battery? Is it a lot for a phone?
I think there's another phone which ships with. I think it's Samsung's new phone which ships at 5,000 something. I'm
Wow.
not sure, but
Uh,
this being a gaming phone, I'm not surprised. It's meant to run games. So from what it seems is it's going to be costing around 700 USD or 600 euros. I think that's what you said, right?
yeah, I'm not sure, but I think so.
Okay, and they're working with developers to create Quad HD 120 Hz versions of some games like Arena of Valor, Tekken, and Final Fantasy 15, and stuff like that. So, you're a phone user. I'm a phone user. Do you play on
Yeah.
phone?
I hate mobile gaming, especially because of Mobile Legends. I mean, I was excited for the game. I
Okay.
wanted to play it, but I had connection problems, so I just dropped it. I used to play on mobile games a lot. I used to play the Xenonia series, which was an RPG series, and I think yeah, I think just for it's a good phone for anyone playing,
Games.
uh, you know,
But
mobile games.
I don't think any game would require. I mean,
But actually,
no, no.
you know
Wait,
what
wait,
I
wait, 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 wait. What I want to know is how much does the Nintendo Switch
Yes,
cost?
that was just what I was gonna say. The Switch costs about 500 USD, I think. Less than 500 USD, I think.
It's 300
Uh,
USD.
300 USD.
Why would
It's like such a better option than the Razer phone. Yeah.
anyone go for? I don't know. If you're gonna play anything that's that intensive, why not go for
Mm-hmm.
the Switch?
Yeah.
If you're gonna be playing anything that's not graphic intense or whatever, um,
Yeah, and like
you can just play it on your normal phone. I mean, if you're gonna play Mobile Legends, you're not gonna play it on this Razer phone. You're not gonna pay $700 just to play Mobile Legends. I've played Mobile Legends. It's pretty good. Your experience has been bad. I don't know why, but it's their servers are kind of crappy. I admit that. But I've
yeah.
had my fair share of playing Mobile Legends. I've played Vainglory as well. These games are taking up in the mobile scene. They are picking up, and they also seem to have a esports scenario going on, which I'm not fairly sure about. There are other channels out there which showcase these esports related to mobile gaming. You can check them
Hmm.
out as well. But yeah, back to the main topic. If you're going to be playing games, you can just get a Switch.
Okay. Yeah,
And
that's better because like even Age of Valor. I mean, is it Age of Valor?
yeah,
Sure. Yeah, Arena of Valor.
yeah, Arena of
It's
Valor.
actually made by the same guys as Riot. I mean, it's made by a company called 10 cents or something like that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Tencent.
they
Yeah,
have it. They're actually releasing Arena of Valor for the Nintendo Switch. So
exactly. Why would you pay five or it's like $400 more? Why would you pay for something? I don't get it.
and what
And as far
and
as I've
why the
heard,
hell?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Go on.
And as far as I've heard, Razer's camera is not that dope. It's crappy.
Mm,
And another thing which I want to complain about is Dolby Atmos on stereo speakers. What?
I don't know that.
What? What? The thing about Dolby Atmos is that you get five speakers. I think you get two woofers and two speakers on over your head. That's the whole point of Dolby Atmos. I don't know how you will get the same effect with just two stereo speakers on your mobile device.
Mm,
I don't think you can compare a mobile device with quote
you
unquote.
definitely can't.
You mean you can compare Dolby Atmos on two speakers on a phone to a actual home theater? Not even something that's like Dolby Atmos, a 5.1 surround sound. Can you compare it?
I don't think so.
Nope. Nope. I don't know why they are giving this thing Dolby Atmos. Maybe it's just for the namesake, I guess.
Hmm.
Other than that, the processor seems good, and no audio jack. Why? What's with this
No,
recent trend of there's no audio jack.
the hell?
There's
I
this.
just hope Samsung doesn't go this way.
Man, I seriously hope no other companies go this route.
No other company, no other company.
I get it that wireless options are the future. They might be good towards the future, but you should still leave the option open for people who don't want to go to that way, right?
Yeah.
I might be someone who uses wired headphones. I want to use something for my PC as well as my phone at the same time, and I don't want to carry a bunch of dongles for each thing I use.
Yeah. And it's easy to lose them.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, just hope no other company goes this route. And
That's something. Never mind that.
what? What are you doing?
It's nothing. It's nothing.
The source for these again, I'll say it once again, are in the description, so you guys can check it out. And where was I going with this? Okay, yeah, hybrid slots for phones. Another thing I wanted to rant about. Do you like hybrid slots for your phone? What phone?
I
do you
have no
use?
idea what I have. Currently, I have a Gioni F103.
Okay, so hybrid slot is when you have a slot which is meant for your SIM card as well as your memory card. So you get
As well as.
your memory card, your SD card, micro SD
Oh,
card.
no. My phone doesn't have that.
Yeah. So it's like you can either choose to go with two SIMs or one SIM and an SD card. That's just cheaping out, man.
Yeah. That's
That's
just
lame.
lazy.
Yeah, I don't like that either. It doesn't make sense. Never mind, leave it. If I'm gonna be buying a phone, I will be making sure it has a headphone jack, it has two SIM slots and an SD card slot, a decent camera. That's
I think the Redmi Note 4 is a really good phone.
I think so. The new one, I think Redmi's A1. I think
Yeah, A1 is also good.
it costs around 6,000. It's also good, and I just recently got Micromax's Canvas. What was its name?
And actually, one of my classmates actually got the Redmi A1 phone for free
Oh,
because
yeah. Tell
I
me.
think it was during the Diwali sale.
Okay.
Like you log on to the Redmi website and stuff like that, and it's kind of like a contest. It's like the button for buying it for like ₹1 just happens for like 1 second or something.
Okay.
So what he did was he made a script for it, and he used the script to slow down to increase the duration of when it becomes available, and he
Okay.
just clicked it and he got one of them.
Isn't that like sort of illegal?
Shh.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind that. So what I was saying was, I think. Let me just check up the phone's name. Micromax Canvas. I think it's Infinity. Yeah, it's Infinity.
I don't know about Micromax.
So yeah, just let me finish up on that. So it costs 10,000. Okay, it has a 720. It has a HD display. It's 720 by 140, 1440. I mean, 1.4 quad core processor. Snapdragon some processor, I don't remember exactly. 13 megapixel rear camera and 16 megapixel front camera, and it's almost bezel-less, and it looks pretty good. There's a review coming up from my side on my channel. You can check it out. And then what else? Oh yeah, it's a pretty good option. The closest competitor to it is LG's Q6 or something. I don't remember. But
Yeah, I'm
so
not really big on phones, so I wouldn't.
Q6 price, I think it's around 14,000. Yeah, it's 13,990. So that's the closest competitor for the Micromax's Canvas Infinity.
Okay.
The specs are almost same, but the only difference is LG's one has octa-core and Micromax's quad-core. So I went with the quad-core since I'm just going to be using it as a backup device, and I won't be needing 8 cores. Even my PC has just 4 cores. I mean, yeah, 4 cores and 8 hyperthreads. You know,
Okay.
why would I need octa-core on my phone, man? But
True.
the performance difference is different, so it's stupid of me comparing it. But never mind. And Nvidia teases another Titan X, a Titan X Collector's Edition. You can just check out the trailer, the teaser. For it, link will be in the description. I have nothing more to say about the Titan X. I can't afford it. Probably you can't afford it. What about you?
Yeah, how much is it actually?
A Titan X. I think Titan X is start off with 1,30,000. I think
Holy shit.
they start off
I thought,
around that range.
oh, I could buy a really good PC with that.
Oh, pretty much. Titan X. Let me see what the current cost is, because I don't actually.
Just imagine Titan X with an SLI.
Okay, it's like Titan X is $9,900, which is almost 1 lakh.
$1,000 is about 70 or 60 rupees, right? 70,000, 60,000.
Wait. The old Titan X was 1,30,000. I don't know about the new one.
Okay.
But this is the baseline actually. The prices
Yeah, but
rise up from it.
Yeah, the prices are different in different countries. Like, in America, it might be just $1,000. For us, it's gonna be much more.
Oh yeah. For in USD wise, it's 64,000, but in India, if you check out at 1080, should be priced around 58 to 60,000.
Okay.
So let me just check out the current price of it in Indian market. Who joined in? Oh, Dragon is here.
Oh, hello, Dragon.
Oh yeah, I was right. It's 1,69,000.
1,69,000. Wow. I will never buy that shit.
So yeah, that's the. So I'm not gonna talk about Titan X's over here. I can't afford it. You can't afford it. So let's just move on. And the next topic is Logitech bringing in keyboard into VRs. So you'll be able to see a virtual keyboard, actually your actual keyboard in VR, and you can even see your hand in it. Is Dragon trying to speak? Hello? Yeah, he's sort of still dead. Okay, so as far as things go, like you'll be able to see your actual keyboard in VR with hands, and you could be able to type virtually without having to take off.
VR is so stupid to me. I mean, it has great potential. It's amazing potential, but it's not there yet, and people are just.
As far as VR goes, it's still in its very, very early stages.
Yeah.
Applications are still being developed, and as far as artistic needs go, it's also being developed. It's there, but it's not there yet. Things are being developed at a fast pace, but it's not there yet exactly. Also, it's not something that everyone can afford to use. You might like it needs a separate room for you to use.
Yeah.
The cold is killing me. Whoa, 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 whoa! What is this? This guy's going.
You muted your microphone.
Okay, is it? Yeah. So what was I saying was that they're gonna have a Vive tracker on your keyboard and some software which lets you, type it down. And do you know Crunchroll? Hello?
What? Hello?
Yes. Yeah. So that's the thing about VR over there. And
Hmm.
next topic is, do you watch anime?
Yeah, I watch anime. I watch a lot of anime.
I watch a lot of anime too. So you might be knowing Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I do. I don't like watching it there because of the all the ads.
Okay, so what happened was Crunchyroll apparently was sort of hacked, I think, or some issue over there, and the website
It wasn't
was
hack.
down.
I don't think it was a hack. I think it was a malware attack.
Yeah, it sort of got hacked, and which caused a malware attack on it or
Oh,
something.
okay. So they
So
hacked it,
yeah,
made it the malware. Okay.
yeah. So users who tried to access the anime streaming service, Crunchyroll, earlier yesterday. This was earlier yesterday. Were greeted with a download option where they could download the new beta player and enjoy the premium subscription for some time, I think. And people apparently downloaded this. I don't know how stupid they were, but people did download this and seem to have been infected with it. And Crunchyroll's official Twitter had tweeted out asking people not to visit the site currently. And this issue was fixed later on. I think it
I
was
don't know.
fixed. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm right here.
I heard some other sound.
Yeah, I accidentally opened the live stream.
Okay. So it's like I think it was fixed around yesterday, 10 p.m. roughly, I think. So yeah, it's fixed down, and what? I don't think there's anything to discuss about it. It was just, oof. They just set a bad spot.
Yeah.
Do you know about internet security?
I don't know much about internet security
So
actually.
apparently, from what I read, Crunchyroll's website wasn't using the HTTPS.
Okay.
Only the login page had the HTTPS secured web page, and the rest of the site was normal, which is bad.
Ooh.
This is stuff like that. So, Torchlight, have you heard of this game?
Hello?
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
Torchlight. Have you played it?
Torchlight, I have not. I have not played it.
Okay. Torchlight was it was an old game. I played like around 3 years ago. It was pretty good. I played the demo version. I wasn't able to buy games back then, so I played the demo version. I think I played Torchlight 2. So the developer of Torchlight and Torchlight 2, Runic Games, shut down.
Okay.
So Runic Games, the studio that's behind Torchlight 1, Torchlight 2, and Hob, shut down recently, and their official statement was that they thanked their fans for the support, and this was the official quote from them. I'm sorry to say that today will be Runic's last day open. Our focus is on our family here and helping them find a new place to call home. Recently, there have been a lot of studios shutting down.
Yeah,
What do you think about
I know.
it? I think,
I wish.
yeah.
I wish. Do you know who develops No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
What's the name? I forgot.
I don't remember exactly. Wait, let me just. We have Google, man. Why do you worry?
I mean, if any studio should be shutting down, it's there.
It's Hello Games,
Like,
I think. Yeah. Okay, actually, the thing about No Man's Sky is, my friend actually is playing it right now, and he was like, they're releasing content at a slow pace. It's getting where it was supposed to be, but slowly.
Okay.
And the multiplayer mode has also been added to the game now. and but it's not like you cannot see them. You cannot see other players completely. You can see them as floating orbs and stuff, but the game is being improved continuously at a fast rate. Hopefully,
I actually did not know that.
yeah, I didn't know that, but I just found out about it around 2 weeks ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
So the game is not completely dead. There is a proper fan base for it, which still continues to play it. Has its own Reddit page. It's
Okay.
as far as things go, it's doing pretty good, but at a low key slow pace. And I think Gigantic.
Gigantic?
Yeah, it was another
I
free
don't.
to play game which came out. It was another MOBA shooter free to play game. Apparently, the developers of it also shut down around a week ago. So
Okay.
I don't know why. Apparently, the parent companies are shutting down smaller studios to make up for whatever.
Yeah, they want to focus on more supply games, I guess.
Yeah, cash grabs.
Yeah.
Cash grabs. Never mind that. Okay, 2017 League of Legends World Championship. You go. I don't know League. It's you.
I don't know much about League of Legends either. But I know that the winners are Samsung Galaxy,
Yeah.
and they fought against SKT, which is South Korea Telecom. So like most tournaments, League of Legends tournaments, the finals are always South Korean. And like SKT was actually a running champ. Like they won in 2013, 15, and 16, and this is about to be their um, fourth victory in the World Cup.
Okay.
But Samsung Galaxy really outplayed them. And people are actually also saying there's a player for SKT called Bang. They
Yeah.
pretty much say that Bang was kind of the reason that SKT lost.
Okay. So the official article over here says that it was a unbelievable twist. SSG took down the Titans of League of Legends. It looked as if a reverse sweep was on after SKT went down 2-0 at first with Peanut as a jungler. I didn't know you played League for the pro team, man.
um, actually, Peanut is actually the best jungler in League of Legends. A lot of people think so.
Okay.
And SKT actually had Faker. I think it was Faker. Or was it for Samsung Galaxy?
Yeah, it's Faker. It's Faker. I have the article
Yeah.
over here. It's Faker.
Faker is actually one of the best mid laner, I think. Mid
Okay.
laners.
That's cool.
Yeah, but SKT managed to beat them.
So they were apparently they were up 2-0 against SKT, and
Yeah, 3-0. Yeah, 3-0.
no, they won 3-0 I think, but they
Yeah,
were
they
up
won. They
2-0,
won.
and
Yeah, I
there
only saw the final round
okay.
actually.
So there was this joke going on, SKT is supposed to be infamous for making some insane comebacks before, and so they were like SKT will make a comeback anytime soon, and so that was the word which was supposed to be floating around, and ultimately it was Varus ult onto Faker by Ruler, which entered the game with SSG winning League of Legends World 2017 Finals. So that's your League of Legends bit. How long has it been? I'm out of topic. We are pretty much done. And exactly on time.
We've been on for an hour. But let's keep it going a little more. Do you have anything else?
No, I'm done. Like that's all the interesting things which happened yesterday. So
Okay.
these are the stuff which happened
With that-
yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely cover the Dota 2 update in the next one, right?
Yeah, totally. Let me see if I can get
By then,
someone
I'll
on.
have actually played with the Dota 2 update.
Wait. Let me see if I can get someone on over here. Um, I have a whole server which plays Dota 2, so it shouldn't be a problem to get someone who can speak about Dota 2.
Yeah, no, let's just end it here. I mean, it's enough, right? We'll talk about it next week, next podcast,
Yeah,
whenever
I
that
guess
is.
that works too. Next podcast
Yeah,
might be next week, Friday or Saturday. We'll come up with a proper timing so that it works out for everyone.
yeah.
And man,
You should
yeah,
also mention when we're gonna have you know the when you're gonna upload the podcast on your YouTube.
podcast on YouTube will be out late today. I think after some 2-3 hours. Pretty much
Yeah,
that's
okay.
it. Anyways, that's it for this podcast, guys.
Hey,
The
don't forget to link my YouTube account to it, please.
Yeah,
Yes.
totally. Yeah, what was it like? Okay, yeah. So that's it for this team, guys. The topics and their sources will be down in the description. You can check them out if you want to. I'll just upload the doc to a cloud drive so that you can just download it and check it out if you're interested in anything and want to know more. And see you
I don't
guys.
think that's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea to put it in a document because we have phone users,
These docs are pretty much open. Which open on phones.
open source. Okay.
Um. Yeah, I think I'll just copy paste it. I'll just put in the title and the description, and you guys can just open and check it out. That works, I guess.
Okay.
Well, bye, folks. Later.
Bye.